out here at Detroit Dam in Oregon, and we're gonna do some trout fishing today. I already threw my line in, but I just have a bottom rig with some power bait right now, and it's early in the morning. It's like 6 right now, 6:20, I don't know. But the sun is just rising over the mountains now. Take a look at that. So hopefully we can catch a trout, and if I do, I'll do a little catch and cook with you guys. Let's fish on. Alright, I finally got one with the bobber. This has to be one of the most beautiful rainbow trout I've ever seen. It is just so pristine and silver and green. Alright, since we have a trout for the catch and cook, I'm just gonna throw one more bobber in. If I catch another one, I'll go and we'll go cook this trout, because I am starving. I haven't had anything for breakfast since when I woke up this morning, so I was really hoping to get at least just one trout today, and we did. So let's fish on. It's getting a little bit hotter in the day right now, so I don't think anything else is gonna bite for a while at this lake. So now I'm gonna head down to another little lake that's connected to the river, the Santiam River. It's called Big Cliff. We're just gonna head down there. I'll cook the trout there. Probably throw the bobber in while we're cooking it, see if I can get any luck, because the water is colder there. And we'll see you guys there for lunch. All right, we have now made it to the river, and I'll tell you right now, it's looking good. So it is the Santiam River, but there's a big area right here. It's a tiny little lake called Big Cliff right there. So leading up the river, the dam is all the way up there where we just were, and you got Big Cliff, and then it carries on down the valley. And the reason it's called Big Cliff is because basically at the middle of this lake following the river, it's literally a cliff. It drops down like 400 feet. It's insane how deep it gets here. But over here it does start off shallow, where the trout kind of like swim and troll around. The water's really clear too, no wind at all. It's looking beautiful. What is that? I see like, or I saw a dead fish at the shore right here. What? There it is. Whoa. What the? Can you guys see that? It's a little white speck. That looks like a salmon. What? Whoa. Guys, I think look at this right here. If I'm not mistaken, that's a kokanee salmon, or kokanee trout, whatever you call it. Look at this. Look at that. It doesn't look bad. Whoa. I've never seen a kokanee before. You can tell because it has that hooked jaw. It's not too big, so it hasn't been to the ocean. It just swims around in these mountain lakes up here. What in the heck? A kokanee. That's so it looks like it just died. It's still slimy. It's really good condition still. I think it's just died like earlier today. Like, this is a good fish. Now we are going to cook that trout from earlier. I'm so excited. All right, let's do this. Man, I'm walking over to the spot. There's kokanee everywhere. Like, I actually don't believe what I'm seeing. Look at this. A little salmon right here. It's a beautiful salmon too. It's really pristine colors. And it literally died today too. It's still slimy, wet, feels really good. What the heck? And then here's another one. There's one in the water right there. I don't know if you could see it. Here, I have shorts under these pants. I'll walk in and grab it really fast. All right. Ooh, water feels really nice. And basically what that means, if I say the water feels nice, it means it's really cold, because I love cold water. Look at that. Right in the water right here. So weird. I didn't even know kokanee were in Big Cliff. I always thought they were. I knew there's some in Detroit, and I know there's some in a bunch of lakes past Detroit, like heading up towards Sisters, Oregon, but I've never seen kokanee here, nor have I ever seen a kokanee ever. So this is a really cool experience for me. That one is a little more dead. It's been dead for a while, that one in the water. The one on the shore, the baby one, that one's still good. Like, it literally probably died today, this morning. Same with the one I found, the first one I found. I'm telling you, dude, this is so weird. All right, I'm starving. Now it's time to eat. All right, so before we do anything, we have to clean the fish, and I'll show you guys how to properly clean a trout. So here's our trout that we caught, and it is very green up top, like probably the greenest trout I've ever seen. It's so beautiful. To start off, you take your knife and you start at the butthole, and you just work your way up to the gills, just cutting it down the belly. You don't want to cut it like all the way down, or else you might like cut into the meat and spine. All right, now that it's cut open, I'm going to show you guys a little trick with small trout that you can use. You don't have to do this every time, but I do it because I'm going to cook it like right now. So what you do, you take your knife and start cutting the trout down the head. Cut it down the head. Once you get past the spine, all you have to do is grab it, rip the rest of it off, and all the guts come out with the head. It's a really easy trick, cleans it super fast. Now all you have to do is rinse off the rest of the trout, and there's a black part in the trout. I don't know if you can see that right there. That's the kidney. So what you do, you just score it with your knife and then push it out with your finger. And once you rinse it all off, you have a clean trout ready to cook. All right, so to start us off, I brought some butter. All you need for trout is butter and salt. About maybe this much, maybe a bit more later. Or actually no, we need more. one's getting hot. Okay, and then I brought the salt. Just gonna take some salt, rub it into the trout a bit. Get that good flavor that I want. You can obviously add any other spices that you wish. I preferably only need salt in my trout for it to taste amazing. Now that we got the salt, we can throw the trout in. Whew, it's sizzling. Oh yeah, look at that golden brown skin. That's how you know it's almost done. Look, it's even peeling off the meat. Oh, this is gonna be good. Alright. Okay, this side is done. When the scales get golden brown on a trout, that's how you know it's done. It's ready to eat. Alright, check out my lunch. Nice, juicy trout. And isn't this nice? You just go out into the mountains, fishing, eating fish for lunch. Oh. Okay. A little bit of skin. If you cook a trout perfectly right, the meat should just peel off most of the bones. Oh, yeah. Now look at that. Almost no meat left. You can tell I was very hungry. All right. Well, thank you guys for watching. I had a lot of fun coming out here. And this is my first catch and cook. And I actually really enjoy doing this type of content. So maybe next time we go trout fishing, I can do another catch and cook. Depends on where we go or how we do it. Remember, fish on.